Hey guys, it's Polo here, and it's time for a deck profile, this time Ulk. Yep, it's long awaited, you guys have been waiting for it, it's finally done, and I finally tested it out, and it's how my deck turns out. So yeah, pretty much, the playstyle is very reminiscent to the original Ulk back in the day. It's not entirely the same, but it's similar to that. It's more like a radiant form in Bermuda Triangle, if you ask me, or whether people around me have told me about it. But either way, Ulk is a pretty fun deck. Not like a deck I'll see myself playing competitively, I'll just say first, but it is a pretty fun deck and also pretty nice to play. So with the release of DZ-LBT02, there's a new encounter which is Ulk herself, and then her support, and some new stuff here and there, which makes the deck much more interesting how to play. So since it's been doing deck profile, I'll go through the whole deck in full, and without further ado, let's go on deck profile. Right, so let's go on the right deck. The right deck is basically using the Mermaid counter right lane. Starter, Shizuku, just keep the theme. Grade 1, Setna. When this unit is run by Grade 2 top idle Aqua, you can look to plus 1, look at the top 10 card of the deck, choose up to 1 Grade 2 or greater unit card, put your hand, and shuffle the deck. Grade 2 being Aqua skill. When this unit is rolled upon by a Grade 3 or greater Grade 3 Mermaid, you can look at the top 5 cards of the deck, choose up to 1 Grade 2 or greater unit card, put your hand, shuffle the deck. And the main girl himself being Ulk. So Ulk skill, continues on your cycle during your turn. If your opponent's Vanguard is Grade 3 or greater, this unit, and you have a unit with the same card in your soul, this unit gets 5k. The front row gets 5k. Then if you have 4 more damage, your front row gets another 5k. So limit break, you need a persona in your soul just to give her the 5k to your front row. A little hard to blow up, but once the piece is pretty fun, pretty easy to do from there. Second skill, auto on mirror circle. When this unit, at the end of this unit battle, excuse me. At the end of the battle, this unit attacked. If this unit is not placed during the battle phase, you can +1. Choose a card with the same card name as the one on the mirror circle as her. You write a stand, and for the turn, she gets strike -1. It gets strike -1. Third skill, auto on mirror circle. Once per turn, when this unit attacks, if this card is placed during the battle phase, you can choose one of your rear guards, put it back to hand, and choose a card from your hand called the rear guard circle. And at the end of the turn, you choose a card with the same name as this card in your soul and put it in your hand. So essentially, it recycles herself to basically do that shenanigans where you keep writing, writing. And the good thing about this is that it can already do it the moment she goes to Grade 3. So if you go first, you can technically do a 5 attack in one turn, which is pretty good. If it screams Vert to you, which is like the last nickel booster, yeah, I don't know what to say. But as much as I like Vert, I have to admit it's not really a great deck. So I think Ulk is like a better alternative to me. Alright, that's it for the Grade 3. So this is the right deck, sorry. Now let's go on to the main deck. So the Grade 3 is 3 personas, obviously. 4 of the Kurone. So Kurone skill. Continuous on rear guard and guardian circle. If your Vanguard is a mermaid, this unit gets 5k power and 5k shield passively. So basically, since your right line is all mermaids, she's always 5k shield, which is pretty good. I do like that. Second skill, act on drop. If your Vanguard is a Grade 2 or greater Ulk, and if a card with the same name is not bound this turn, you can bind this card. You can look at top 7 card decks for an Ulk, reveal it, put it in your hand, and shuffle the deck. If you did not reveal a card, you still charge 1. Yeah, the still charge mandatory, before I forget. So she is, well, a pretty good I guess fodder for discard fodder in some cases, and she's actually a good booster. Another reason why I say she's a good booster is because I played 3 of the Prism Twinkle Pearl Prism Powder is how I call it, yeah. So basically it's the mermaid order that gives all your mermaids boost really. So its skill continues on her zone, all your mermaids on your field get boost. So essentially, what you do is that you miss most of the time you use her to be a booster rather than an attacker. So she's always an 18k booster, pretty good. Second skill, act on order zone once per turn. You still choose one of your mermaid units, and for that turn, it's 5k power. But usually you will not use the second skill because it's still an issue in this deck. And my regardless piece of choice I choose is the cup. So at first I was thinking about playing the Primordial Heart Blaze. But unfortunately, there is one restriction that Primordial Heart Blaze has, which is basically when you activate it, you cannot ride and you cannot persona ride after you do that. So unfortunately, I cannot use that. So the best alternative is actually to use the cup instead. So there's that. Alright, that's it for the grade 3s. Now also the grade 2s. The grade 2s, I play one of the ace unit. So the ace unit skill, well, it means basically divine skill, but unique skill. So her skill, unique skill, auto, when this unit is placed on regular skill, auto during the battle phase, during a turn, this unit fight card. Then you may enter best 3, you draw one, choose one of your rear guards, and gets the ability that at the end of the turn, you bounce her back, you may bounce the card back to hand. And second skill, auto rear circle. When this unit attacks, if your opponent's Vanguard is greater or greater, this unit gets 5k that battle. And for this turn, you place call at least 2 rear guards. This unit gets another 5k power. So it's just a tech option. I mean, it's tech options. It's an ace unit. So I'm just testing it out here and there. All right. So for the other grade 2 runs, the main AUX support is crochet. So crochet skill. When this unit is placed on rear guard circle by the ability of your grade 2 or greater AUX, this unit gets 10 power. And your energy tree, choose a card in the back row that choose a card in the choose a card that's in the same column as this unit that's different for her. You put it back to hand, choose a card in hand, and call it rear circle. So essentially, it allows you to basically essentially the pseudo restand if you think about it. So usually what I do is that I'll call a crochet here, you bounce that out, call her EV3, call her back, and call her back like that, just like that. So that's usually what I do with crochet in this case. Second skill, when this unit attacks, you may reveal an AUX from your right deck, and if you do, or if your Vanguard is a greater AUX, you still have to draw a card. Now the main issue I find with with AUX in this case is that it's a soul. So usually I never really had a chance to use her second skill most of the time. I mean, if I do, it's only just because I only use the crochet skill. But even then, I hardly ever use the second skill. So you'll see one in a bit. But yeah, that's it for that. And then I run for Apalel skill. When this unit is placed on regular circle, if your Vanguard, you may reveal a Mermaid grade 3 from right deck. If you did, or your Vanguard is a grade 2 or greater Mermaid, yeah, if your Vanguard is a grade 2 or greater Mermaid, you can't rest one. Look at top 7 cards of the deck, choose up to one normal unit that's a Mermaid and not a Sentinel, or you choose the order, this one. Reveal it, put the hand shift for the deck. Second skill is not relevant because you're not playing Kyrie, so this is not. I'm not gonna go through that in detail. So there's that. And for other cycle, I played 2 Vasha Blondes. So Vasha Blonde is just mainly because it pretty much is just your persona, right? You can just immediately just call her. Sometimes if you see the cycle, you can just dump her and just get a draw power. But there's also another cycle which I play in, which we should pretty much figure out by now. First skill, when this unit is discarded during your right phase, you may still pass 1, bot deck her to draw 1. Second skill, when this unit is placed on regular circle, if you have persona right this turn, you come out 1, choose one of Vanguards, and it gets the ability that all your units get 5k from the front row until the end of turn. So essentially, it just gives power to your front row and just boosts your AUX skill and whatnot. So that's that. Okay, that's for the grade 2s. Now for the grade 1s, I play for Mirtoa. So Mirtoa is, like I said in my Prism deck update, really important card, plus the fact this card is pretty hard to find. I mean, sure, I saw it went down price. I bought a $50 copy and it's like $10 per copy, but it's okay. I've heard it's not, this stock isn't that great, at least in where I live, so there's that. So, Mirtoa skill, when this, if you have no cards in G zone, this unit gets all the following abilities below. First skill, auto, when this unit is discarded during your right phase, you can reveal a grade 3 Vanguard deck with a clan icon. If you did, or your Vanguard is a grade 3 with a clan icon, use any skill plus 1 or any best 3 to draw 1. Second skill, act on drop. If your Vanguard has a grade, if your Vanguard is a grade 2 or greater Vanguard with a clan icon, you can remove 2 of the copies from the drop and you draw, and you can't charge 1, sorry. Yeah, so pretty much it's cutlass, but just slightly better in a way. Yeah, that's all I can say about it. So you might want to. She's basically your main counter charger deck. It's similar to Maelstrom where Cutlass is the only counter charger in the deck. So yeah, she might want to hard draw to get your pieces here and there. So there's that. And then next up, I run for Celia. Celia skill, during your turn, if your Vanguard is placed during your turn, this unit gets 5k power. Second skill, at the end of the battle, this unit boosted. If you have persona right this turn, you can retire unit, choose an AUX from a soul or drop and put your hand. So essentially what it does is that she tends to recycle your AUX from soul or drop depending on the situation. And usually what you do is that you have either 2 AUX and soul, you take one from AUX skill back to hand, and then usually I'll take the other one for the turn. So you can keep persona writing and doing the recycling all the turn non-stop. So you get the point really. I play 4 of the effect PGs, ideally one of being the Elementaria. Triggers, I played the Lyric OT, not ideal, but if I want to be more ideal, I would play the Blue OT. Red OT also works fine. I mean, yeah, honestly, these are the options. This is just temporary. I mean, I'm just waiting for the reprints next set, in next year, just to get put in here. So for the triggers, I play 8 vanilla crits. I don't think I mean, if you really want, you can pay the effect crits, but quite frankly, they're not really necessary, in my opinion. 3 defect draws, because I feel that, draws you don't draw a lot in deck, so you do need to get pieces, which is why I play draws in deck. And I play 4 vanilla heals. So yeah, that's pretty much it for my deck profile on Ulk. So, okay, I get it. It's not really it's a really very heavily piece reliant deck, and I'm not blaming them, to be honest. And I have situations where I do brick or get killed off faster, but if you do get your pieces soon enough, I'm very sure that Ulk will be a very quite friendly deck in a way. So it's a fun casual deck. Not a deck I will see myself playing competitively, to be brutally honest, and it's fun. I do like it. I mean, Ulk's one of those OG cards that not many people pay attention to, and I mean, even to now they don't really do that. But honestly, it's quite fun. I do like Ulk because it's just quite cute. So that's it for my deck update. Thank you guys for deck profile. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you do like it, do like, share, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.